Good afternoon, everyone. This is Michael with the ALGVacations education team. Welcome to today's virtual fam trip with the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach Resort. You guys are in for a treat today as we've hired some of the most talented professional videographers to help us deliver the best virtual fam experience for you. Before we get started, I did want to remind everybody we are recording today's fam. So if you are interrupted, you'll be able to see that recording on demand in our ALG education calendar a little bit later this afternoon. So I encourage you to check that out as well as ask questions today. We've got a Q&A panel on your webinar dashboard. So if you see something during today's fam that you have a question about, just submit that. We've got some folks standing by to answer all of your questions towards the end of today's presentation, and it's my pleasure to welcome Alex Gray. He's the Director of Leisure Sales, and Gabriela Bustamante. She's the International Group Sales Manager, both with Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach Resort. So welcome to the both of you. Those two will be helping us out with the Q&A. So thanks again for joining us. And one last piece of good news before we get started today, we are giving away a 3-night stay for two to one lucky winner. We'll do a random drawing after today's event when we get our attendee sheet, and we'll notify our lucky winner via the email that you shared when you enrolled today. So again, good luck. So now let's kick off our virtual fam that you've all been waiting to see.
Welcome. My name is Lorena Vilches. We are extremely pleased to unveil Infinite Luxury by Grand Fiesta Americana to you today. You can now delight with our luxury all-inclusive experience. Leading-edge cuisine, unparalleled service, and exquisite attention to every single detail. Located on Cancun's finest stretch of private beach, the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach all-inclusive spa resort offers the best of both worlds. With Forbes 4-star luxury that transports the soul to pure relaxation and equally stimulates with its proximity to the area's vibrant culture and entertainment. Beautiful surroundings combined with top-notch service have made the resort a member of the prestigious Preferred Group. All 602 suites feature breathtaking ocean views offering glimpses of sea and sand at every turn. With COVID-19, we know travelers require new levels of health and safety reassurances. Now, more than ever, we want our guests to feel the same level of comfort they always have when they stay with us. This is why we have introduced a global prevention, hygiene, and sanitation program called Travel with Confidence. It is a strict protocol program that addresses every aspect of the hotel, including constant sanitizing of guest rooms and public facilities, mandatory social distancing in all public areas, and stringent staff procedures to ensure everyone remains healthy and safe.
For more than 50 years, Posadas has been the second home to our guests. That is why today, more than ever, we reaffirm our commitment to our clients, guests, and employees. We have developed a global prevention, hygiene, and sanitation program called Travel with Confidence that will be available at our more than 180 hotels around Mexico. Live Aqua, Grand Fiesta Americana, Fiesta Americana, The Explorian, Fiesta Inn, Gamma, and One. We'll have a protocol program endorsed by a new partnership with 3M, whose products will be used in every single space of our hotels. We have implemented highly effective sanitary measures in order to be able to offer memorable experiences in a safe environment. From the moment our guests and employees arrive, around public areas, elevators, and accommodations, all of our hotel employees are trained in prevention, hygiene, and sanitation protocols. The global program Travel with Confidence includes the following protocols: check in and check out. We have installed acrylic shields to protect our guests and employees during check-in, check-out, and any other encounter. Furthermore, we will provide each guest with a hygiene products kit to use during their stay. Digital check-in and express check-out will be available for better efficiency, safety, and even less contact. Guest rooms. In our guest rooms, we have implemented a new 3-step protocol. First of all, our regular daily housekeeping. Second, sanitizing with 3M products. Finally, but not least, a sanitary misting multiple times per day for total protection. Food and beverage. Grab-and-go service is also available, thus offering greater safety and confidence in the handling of food. We're using disposable placemats featuring a QR code so guests can access the restaurant's menu while avoiding the use of physical ones. Now, room service will be delivered without contact, left directly outside of the door, ready for the guest to enjoy. Public spaces and communal areas. We have increased the frequency of cleaning and disinfecting areas such as front desk, doors, hallways, elevators, co-working spaces, and fitness center. In communal areas, we have implemented effective measures and clear signage to facilitate social distancing. Pools and beaches. The pools will have a maximum capacity, and the lounge chairs, cabana, and umbrellas will be separated to ensure a healthy social distance between our guests. We have also increased the frequency of disinfection of swimming pools. With our Travel with Confidence program, we're ready to welcome you back. Together, we will continue to create unforgettable experiences whenever you're ready to join us again. Travel with confidence.
Now, let me introduce Gabby, who is going to show you a lot more surprises.
Thank you. Well, let's start with this fun trip. My name is Gabriela Bustamante. I'm going to talk a little bit of this amazing resort. We have numerous amenities to enjoy, like water sports, the Oceanfront Fitness Center, or just relax while your kids enjoy the high-tech Coral Kids Club, which will excite our guests with more than 40 indoor and outdoor activities, offering individual design zones for various age groups and features customized technology and handcraft activities. Also, we have a lot of motorized and non-motorized sports that you will enjoy at the beach area. Let's continue with the tour. Well, now we are at the chef's table. Our celebrated culinary team creates a variety of delectable dining options, several resort restaurants, and culinary experiences. And I'm really happy to introduce our executive chef, Sergio Zarate, who will tell us about his amazing team. Sergio?
Thank you so much, Gabriela. Well, thank you for joining us here at the chef's table. What you see right behind us is our Garden J kitchen. We're in the middle of the kitchen. All the kitchens are surrounded, so we can keep an eye on everything. Right now, we're getting started on our lunch shift, which we offer a different variety. For example, at Isla Quintoy, we have a little seafood market, a ceviche live station, and we also have our a la carte that goes all the way to the beach. Hamburgers, pizzas, ceviches, different kinds of things to keep everybody happy at the beach. Then we get ready for our dinner shift, which we offer a wider variety. We have our Mexican restaurant La Jolla. We have Le Basilique, which is our 5 Diamond Award French restaurant. We also have Havana Club, which is a new experience we're offering. Steaks and grill. We have the tomahawks. And also we have Tuscany, which is an Italian flair. A lot of risottos, fresh pastas made from scratch. And we also are offering different dinner shows at the fourth floor. We have a great show going on tonight with a nation menu, some sushi, sashimis, a lot of great stuff actually, Gabby. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Chef. And now we continue with the tour. Now that you met our executive chef, let's talk a little bit more about our gastronomic experiences. Le Basilique, one of only a few restaurants in Mexico to hold the AAA 5 Diamond distinction. Le Basilique offers a French Mediterranean menu under the guidance of Chef Henri Charbet of Paris, who holds the title of Maître Cuisine de France. Chef Charbet blends the freshness of local products with his French culinary techniques. La Joya, an authentic taste of Mexico. La Joya offers award-winning upscale Mexican cuisine while celebrating the country's traditions of people in a warm and elegant atmosphere. Vibrant nightly entertainment includes a mariachi band and traditional singing along with tequila tastings to create a fun, immersive cultural experience. The Table, an experience truly on the culinary vanguard. The Table takes dinners on a 360 degrees interactive culinary journey through Mexico's history. Isla Contoy, canopied by a grand palapa and overlooking the Caribbean Sea. Isla Contoy is a casual beachfront restaurant that features fresh seafood and Mexican favorites along with stunning seaside views. Viña del Mar. Everything is grand at Viña del Mar, from the white and gold decor to the magnificent menu selection of international and Mexican cuisine. Dinners can be taken in the spectacular views of the Caribbean Ocean from the outdoor terrace or the impressive bi-level indoor dining hall. Bikini Beach and Pool, a casual fresco spot that serves refreshing drinks and a taste blendy bites poolside. Lobby Bar and Lounge. Each evening after dinner, the resort's lobby lounge offers a stunning and elaborate dessert presentation inspired by the tradition of English afternoon tea and accompanied by live music. It features an incredibly international variety of cakes, cookies, mini desserts, flambe coffees, strudels, and more. This is followed later by an evening by a DJ and relaxed vibe for cocktails. Sports Lounge. Guests can keep up their favorite teams and catch major events while enjoying an international open bar, snacks, and stadium-inspired finger food. Tequila Bar at La Joya. Enjoy a cultural immersion, sipping the best tequilas, margaritas, and locally crafted beer while enjoying the traditional Mexican music. Coral Café, European-style patisserie and bistro. Coral Café serves coffee along with a variety of warm and cold drinks, as well as tempting selection of sweet treats. On the savory side, light lunch and casual dinner fare are so available. Now we are here on the Infinite Club Lounge. The Infinite level means experience that shows the luxury and exclusivity, perfect for those seeking an even more personalized experience. The Infinite level offers privileges as private check-in, access to the Infinite Club Lounge located at the top of the resort with views of the Caribbean Sea and Cancun's Boulevard, exclusive access to the secluded Infinite Club South Deck and Bar, 30 minutes of wave runner rental, 2 hydrotherapy treatments per stay at the Signature Gem Spa, complimentary island excursion to Isla Mujeres, and the choice of 3 personalized resort experiences from our experiences menu. Let's continue with the tour. And talking about meeting space, Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach Cancun all-inclusive spa resorts meeting and special events team is conducted by the belief that every occasion comes with its very special uniqueness and requires expert customization and options for meeting or events designed for each individual need. With our 26,000 square feet of meeting space, we can create and accommodate guests from 10 to 1,700. Now we are in one of the amazing suites. Every sunset will be an amazing experience from your private balcony or living room. This suite is 560 square feet, and a king or two queen size beds are available in this elegant suite, as well as select amenities for you to enjoy relaxing moments. Complete with a spacious bathroom featuring marble wall shower bathroom combination. If you are only looking for the best and one extraordinary view, this oceanfront suite is perfect for you thanks to its elegance, luxury, and function. Featuring an elegant decor where marble is the main protagonist. Choose between as well a king or two queen size beds, both are excellent options. Also, you have the choice of one personalized resort experience for stays of 3 nights or more from our experience menu. And now, time to relax. Innovation meets sophistication at the Gem Spa, the first spa in Latin America inspiring gems. This 40,000 square feet heaven of relaxation boosts unique gem therapy treatments and revitalizing 10 steps hierarchy ritual, sophisticated design elements, and luxury spa amenities. Incomparable comfort and luxury awaits you at the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach Cancun all-inclusive spa resort. For children ages 3 to 12 years old, the Coral Kids Club is a newly designed space. 40,000 square feet includes a comprehensive activity program and features both indoor and outdoor themed recreation areas that will spark the imagination. A new outdoor area was recently added, connected to the Coral Kids Club, extend its fun and sense of discovery to the outdoors by taking children on an expedition through the jungles as they explore uniquely designed areas. Mhm. Thank you. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this amazing tour of the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach Cancun all-inclusive spa resort. And now it's time to go to the Q&A section. For this, let me introduce you Alex Gray, Director of Sales. Thank you so much, and we wait for you soon.
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful virtual fam. Lots of great detail displayed in the video that you shared, and we really appreciate the investment and time and energy it took to put all that together for all of us today. So let's get to some of your Q&A. Lots of good questions coming in already, and welcome, Alex. Thanks for joining us. Um, I guess my first question to you would be the question, what really stands this resort property apart from the competition? And there, I'm sure this is going to be a long-winded answer because there's so many things that you just shared with the video.
Absolutely. There are three main points that I would like the agents to come away with today. One is obviously our location, being within walking distance to all the major shopping and nightlife of downtown Cancun, as well as having a privileged beach location protected by Isla Mujeres that provides calm waters ideal for swimming and protects our beach from seaweed. Two is our high level of service and luxury standards. Remember, this hotel, as an EP property, was the first hotel in Cancun to win the AAA 5 Diamond Award, and it held that distinction for 10 consecutive years. So that is quite a feat for any hotel, and we are now, our mission is to maintain that same level of service and luxury as we convert to an all-inclusive. And third, what is our most unique option? Our most unique feature, rather, excuse me, is our freedom of choice that we give guests in the Infinite Experiences menu. So this allows guests to cater their vacation to their needs. If they're there for a honeymoon, they can choose a romantic option from the Infinite Experiences menu. If they are there for a family vacation to create unforgettable family memories, we recommend the family food fight dinner, where at the end of the dinner they can throw around desserts at each other, and mom and dad will certainly be a favorite target in that venture. Or if they're there for foodie, they can dine at the table or La Basilic's tasting menu, which is just tremendous as well. So I think those are the three major points, but freedom of choice would be the one thing that I would really like to drive home today to everybody.
All right, definitely lots of choices, and that's the first resort property I've ever heard of that had a family food fight dinner. So that was interesting. All right, wonderful. Let's get to some more questions here that comes in. What do you think is the best service available that you've got available at the Gem Spa? I mean, what is that really known for?
Well, what we are famous for at the Gem Spa is the 10-step hydrotherapy treatment, which is guided by a spa concierge who will take them through the 10 steps. So that is where I would start, and that kind of relaxes you and puts you in the mood for a nice couples massage with your significant other, which is what I would recommend and what I always do when I'm at the resort.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. All right, great. Let's take a look at some other questions that came in. Do you have any room categories that have their own plunge pools?
We do have two penthouse suites that are rooftop, and they have their own rooftop pools. Now, the only thing, they can be 3 or 4 bedrooms, and it can accommodate as many as 12 in a suite. The only thing to note there is that we do not allow children in that room category. Being on the rooftop for safety reasons, we don't want children to be in the penthouse, but they do have their own pools, and there's one in each building, one in the East Tower and one on the West Tower.
All right, perfect. And can you speak to the infinite luxury level of the room categories? And again, it went by so quickly in the video, but there are a lot of inclusions there. Can you kind of restate what some of those are and why it'd be a good value for the clients?
Absolutely. So we can start with the inclusion of jet skiing in the package. So that right there is something you will not hear from any other resort in the all-inclusive space in Cancun or any other destination. As well as, again, freedom of choice. You get 2 options from the Infinite Experiences menu when you are booking the Infinite Club menu. Infinite Club room category, rather, excuse me. And you can go ahead and choose La Basilica, again, 5-diamond rated restaurant as included from that menu. You can go ahead and choose the table or many other options available, again, depending upon what the client's desire is and their reason for vacation. If it's a divorce party, who am I to judge? Maybe they want to go ahead and have a tequila tasting to help wash away the bad memories or something along those lines. So there are many reasons to upgrade to Infinite Club, and I would just recommend that you go to our website or shoot me an email and we'll have a conversation about it.
Yeah, that sounds like a great option. So you mentioned as part of that, you've got this experience menu. Um, is there a place where we can go reference what's on that menu so that they can share that ahead of time?
Absolutely. Well, when we're done here, I'm going to send everybody our new brochure, which is going to include a write up on the Infinite Experiences menu and what it entails and what some of the options are. Now, what you want to keep in mind is that this is an ever changing concept, and we want to make it so that it doesn't become stale. So you will see some changes in what the options are as we go along. So this is more of a sample to give you an idea of what it is that you're going to get to experience, or your guests rather, excuse me, when get to experience when they come to resort.
All right, perfect. And then staying with the room category theme here, Donna had a question. Are there any family rooms or there are guaranteed connecting rooms? Any room
Yes, as a matter of
categories?
fact, start when we converted to all inclusive. One of the big things we did to help with the family market, because that is who we are focused on, is we've introduced 2-bedroom family suites. So we have our oceanfront 2-bedroom family suite, which is our wonderful oceanfront junior suite with a king bed that connects to an oceanfront junior suite with 2 double beds. And then we have our infinite ocean suite, 2-bedroom infinite oceanfront 2-bedroom family suite as well. And in that room category, that is a master suite, which you saw in the video, which has the rather large living room area, as well as a gigantic bathroom. And that is a king bedroom that connects to one of the junior suites with 2 queen beds. And excuse me, I did say double beds earlier, but all of our rooms are queens in the double rooms. They are queen size beds, American queens. So they connect to make a 1,470 square foot room, which is quite amount of space. That is actually larger than my house. I'm not embarrassed to admit. So that provides twice as many amenities as well. You get 2 choices from the Infinite Experiences menu when you choose the 2-bedroom Infinite family suite. And when you're in the oceanfront 2-bedroom family suite, you still get the 1 choice of experiences there. So these rooms can accommodate up to a family of 6 for their vacation needs.
All right. Yeah, I think that's a lot of square footage for a family of 6. So thanks for sharing that. Let's see. Um, let's get into group accommodations and, group amenities. Can you speak to your group's program and how that works with the ALG Vacation brands?
Absolutely. We have a very robust groups benefit program. So we give 1 free room for every 5. So their 6th room is free. We give free upgrades, 1 free for every 5. So again, every 6th room is upgraded. We provide a private, semi-private dinner for the group as long as it's under 25. We provide a cocktail party, again, as long as that group is under 25 people, private cocktail party as well. And then for you, the agent, as well, we give up to $2,500 in cash because groups are eligible for our rewards program.
All right. And since you brought it up, how would someone get connected with the rewards program? What's its name and what are the perks associated with joining that?
Great question. So they want to go to lotcollectionrewards.com. And once they're on there, they can not only sign up for our rewards program, but they can also become experts on lot collection resorts. So you can take a program to help you sell the resorts better. And then once you are there and you have a booking made, you can go ahead and register your bookings directly on that site. You can get the rewards for booking with any operator that you choose. And all you have to do is register it. You get up to $100 per booking. And that is paid within 30 days of booking, not 30 days after travel. So you're not going to wait 6 months to get your cash. If you book somebody for November, for example, you'll get it right after they are confirmed and booked. And as well, you'll earn 1 free night for every booking you take for yourself as well.
Awesome. So is there any agent education program available to learn more about the resort properties with La Collection?
Yes, absolutely. On that Lot Collection Rewards website, you can go ahead and once you are registered there, you can take the Lot Collection Rewards Expert Program, and you can become an expert at selling all of our gorgeous resorts.
All right. And then some questions came in about your restaurants. Are there any current restrictions to the restaurants? Would you recommend reservations ahead of time due to capacity limitations and things like that?
Well, we recommend reservations at all times, not just during COVID times right now, but we always recommend reservations. We will certainly try to accommodate guests if they arrive and they do not have reservations. However, if you want to know for sure that you want to eat at 8 o'clock, then you can go ahead and make the reservation in advance. And if you'd like to do that, you can reach out to me and I'll help you with your guests. The only thing we suggest is you wait until 1 week prior, because we really need to wait until the restaurant schedule, which is on a rotation basis due to COVID. So once we have that restaurant schedule about a week prior, we can make the reservations in advance for your clients with no issues.
All right. So that the restaurant schedule is updated every week, you say?
That's correct.
Okay, good. Good. And thank you for sharing that component in the video with the travel with confidence. So we always get a ton of questions on the protocols in place at the resort. Can you speak to the mask wearing in the resort property, in the restaurants, and the social distancing requirements out near the pool area?
Absolutely. I am there now, and I can tell you that the resort takes the COVID protocols very serious. You do have to wear a mask everywhere you are around the resort as you're walking through the hallways and in the lobby, etc. But once you get to your lounge chair or on the beach or at your table for dinner, or if you're sitting at the bar, you can then take your mask off. Very similar to what you have in the U.S., where you kind of wear it into the restaurant, and then once you're seated and you're starting to consume, you can take your mask off and relax a little bit. Every restaurant, before you enter, you have your temperature taken to make sure that you're not running a fever, and that's also true at check-in as well. And social distancing has taken place. There are tables out of service. There are lounge chairs that have been taken out of service. Everything is separated. And due to all of the precautions here, I got to be honest, I feel safer here at Coral Beach than I do sometimes back at home in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing to me too, everything that all of the resort properties have done just to accommodate this pandemic. And it really, I feel more comfortable as well, just traveling than staying home. If you knew how messy I was, you'd understand that for sure. But all right, well, awesome. Can you speak to, do you do any antigen testing at the resort property?
Excellent point. I did forget to mention that. We do offer free antigen testing at the resort. You would, when you arrive, you would set that up with the concierge, and they'll simply take a copy of your passport, which you need to present to the doctor when you go for your tests. So they'll make your appointment. Testing is done between 6:30 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. approximately, depending upon the day of the week. So you would make your appointment. You would go, and it only takes about 15 minutes, and it's really very non-invasive. It's not something that, you hear horror stories about it, but honestly, taking an antigen test is no big deal. Don't be nervous about it at all. And again, that's included. That is for free.
That's awesome. And so if someone does test positive during the test, what kind of accommodations are you providing for them?
Again, excellent question. You're on the ball today, Michael. We have a insurance program at the resort for $4 per room. Very inexpensive for the coverage you get. It would cover them for any COVID-related issues whatsoever. If they were to test positive, they would then be separated from the rest of their group and put in their own room, and they would be able to stay there for 10 to 14 days at no charge to them, depending upon whether or not they test positive or not. So if you test positive, they're going to continue to test you until you test negative and you can go home. However, after a 10-day period, you can then get a note from the doctor saying that, the guest tested positive, yes, but he hasn't experienced any symptoms. He's still testing positive, or she is still testing positive, but they are cleared to travel due to the fact that they are not showing any symptoms, and it has now been 10 days, which is all per CDC protocols. Again, this is all part of the insurance for $4 per room. I highly suggest you get it. Why wouldn't you for such an affordable cost?
Yeah, and we've got so many insurance options available when they book through the ALG vacation brands. We've even just added the during travel insurance at a much lower cost. So if anybody's a little bit apprehensive about any COVID-related issues, that should help alleviate their stress as well. So thank you for that. All great information for everybody. The Kids Club, you mentioned the Coral Kids Club in the video there. At what capacity are you at the resort, and does that influence how many kids can be accommodated in the kids club today?
Well, how we're working the kids club right now is via reservation, so we can control the capacity and make sure that we don't have too many kids there. But the overall capacity of the resort and all of the resorts in Cancun, Quintana Roo is 60% maximum occupancy. So we've stuck to that limit. And we haven't seen a whole lot of kids travel, I'll be honest with you, over the last course of the last 6 months or so, but that's now changing with the summertime coming. We are seeing a huge influx of children traveling. So the reservation system may end up being put aside as we move forward, but most of the activities are now being done outdoors in order to prevent spread or have any issues that may arise. So we again practice that same social distancing, hand washing, temperature checks every time they're in and out of the kids club, all of those same measures that the adults get.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex. And can we do a deeper dive into some of the activities that I think the video mentioned? There's like 40 activities in the kids club. What types of things are available for them?
Yes, that's correct. We actually won Best Kidtivities with Cheap Caribbean in 2019, as a matter of fact. And anytime you can win Best of anything in a destination with a million gazillion room nights, that's a pretty good thing. So we have little kids chef cooking classes, for example. We have a little theater there that they can do dress up and put on a little show for the parents. We have video game systems, Xbox and PlayStation. We have a little water area for them to play in that provides water slides. We have an archaeological dig that we do for them. We have an overnight camp as well, which would be included for Infinite Club guests. It's not technically overnight, but what it is nighttime babysitting, basically, where the parents can drop the kids off and they get to go out and they set up tents on the beach and they can pretend like they're spending the night and they're fed dinner there, and then the parents can go have a nice romantic dinner on their own, and then they come back and pick the guests up. So that's just a few of the activities. I don't want to spoil all of them, but as I said, we won Best Kidtivities with Cheap Caribbean in 2019. So obviously there's a very good reason for that.
That's great news. Not enough for me to have more kids, but that's great news. So, all right, I'm just kind of going through some of the questions that came in to see which ones would be valuable for everyone. Jewel had asked whether or not wristbands are required at the resort.
They are, and in fact, I can show you one right here. I have it on. Right there, that is an Infinite Club wristband, but they are required. They're not plastic, they are cloth, so they're not as scratchy as some of the other ones that you may be used to.
All right, good to know. And then the preferred club level folks, do they get any priority when they're taking reservations?
Absolutely. They have priority restaurant reservations and infinite experience reservation priority as well, and also have priority in help booking any tours they might want to do. As well, they all guests in oceanfront or above receive round trip ferry tickets to picturesque Isla Mujeres, which is a wonderful island. If you've never been there, I highly suggest you spend a day over there. You can rent a golf cart for about $60. You go exploring the island on your own, but the concierge can help with all of those activities. And again, they receive preferential treatment over non-infinite level guests.
Okay, great. Let's see. Just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything here.
Sure.
Carrie was asking, once you graduate from the specialist training, would it have to be renewed at any time? Is there a time frame for that?
That's an excellent question. That's something I'll have to get back to everybody on. As far as I know, though, it is just a one-time training. It is not updated.
Okay, good. And if a travel agent was looking to connect with a business development manager for the resort or someone from the resort property, is there a place where they can go to get that contact list?
Well, it should be on La Collection Rewards. There should be a map on there explaining where everybody's territory is and who the business development manager is. But if you need help with that or you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to myself. We'll make sure to get you in touch with who you need to be in touch with.
All right, great, Alex. And one thing we didn't talk about yet is weddings. So can you speak to your weddings program? Do you have free wedding options? What are the perks of booking weddings there?
Well, aside from the wonderful, fabulous location, obviously you have many locations throughout the resort to choose from. We could do beachfront. We have a wedding gazebo. We have grand ballrooms for reception dinners afterwards, etc. We have wedding options that are as low and starting from $2,000 a piece and going to the sky's the limit, depending upon what the bride would like to spend. All of those wedding packages are commissionable at 10% to you, the travel agent. And again, if you are booking a group with that wedding, you can get up to $2,500 cash for your rewards on top of that 10% for the wedding. So that's a nice opportunity for you to make a little bit of extra money off the wedding as well. And we can go ahead and customize the wedding depending upon what the bride's desires are and what they are trying to accomplish for their wedding.
All right, thanks. Do you know of any promotions that are taking place currently that would be a big draw that you might recommend?
Well, we currently have up to 60% off and kids free throughout the remainder of the year. That is quite a draw, as well as for groups, which we would love to have some agents sell some groups at the hotel. We have the La Collection Group Resort Credit, which provides up to an additional $1,000 per group for their group to spend on things like upgrading the cocktail party or upgrading the dinner options or private activities for the group, all kinds of variable options depending upon which resort you're staying at. I would definitely recommend they check that out, and we'll make sure to send that out to everybody as well.
Okay, good to know. All right. And then Neil is asking, are the preferred club amenities similar to the Aqua Club amenities at Live Aqua Cancun?
They're better, not to take away from Aqua Club. It is a fantastic program, but I believe when you get presented with the paperwork and you see the list of amenities that's included there, you'll see that it is well worth the money and is definitely on par with Aqua Club, if not better. Just for example, one thing that comes to mind that Aqua Club definitely can't do is babysitting, since Aqua is adults only, but you get 4 free hours of babysitting included in the Infinite Club level as well. So again, there's just so many things to dig into there, and there is just so much there that you can really personalize it to your vacation needs, which again is our big thing, which is vacation freedom for our guests.
All right, great. Can you talk about fam trips? Are you currently offering live fam trips, or is that something you've pushed later in the year?
Well, we did quite a number over the last 6 months. We had a rather robust travel agent rate program in place up until the end of January, which is still in place. We do still have travel agent rates in place for anybody who would like to come to the resort. You can go ahead and find that information on our La Collection Rewards website, or again, if you reach out to me, I'll make sure to send you a flyer on what those rates are for each of the individual properties. As far as fam trips go, we do have some organized fam trips coming up in September, October, and November. I'm not exactly sure which markets they're coming from at this point. We just know that we have pinpointed those 3 months in order to do fam trips, and we know that we want to get as many agents down there as possible, but chances are your business development manager will be reaching out to you about those fam trips.
All right, great. And how about accessibility for the handicapped? We've got a few questions that come in about that. Any accommodations there?
Absolutely. We have fully handicap accessible rooms, including extra wide doors for the wheelchairs. We have the bars in the bathrooms. We have a wheel out from the balcony. It's on the first floor that you can get right onto the pool deck from as well. And then we also have for the hearing impaired, we have the special lights on the phone and on the doorbell, rather, excuse me. I'm sitting here going, but on the doorbell, so that it flashes lights inside the room. So we only have 2 of those rooms, but they are available for clients who need them.
Okay, great. Well, we have both you and Gabriella kind of supporting questions online. So I just didn't want to wrap things up before I threw it back to either of you. Is there anything that came in via the question panel for Gabriella, or do you think I might have missed in the Q&A that we should probably speak to?
I think we hit all of the high notes there. I would just like to thank ALG for for giving us this opportunity to present to all of these wonderful travel agents today, and to thank Gabriella for doing a wonderful job taking us on a tour throughout the property. And the biggest thing I just want you to remember is vacation freedom. We offer your guests the opportunity to cater their vacation to their needs, and there are not a lot of all-inclusives out there doing that these days.
You certainly have a lot to offer, and there's a lot covered in today's virtual FAM. So much. I mean, I could probably ask more questions. I guess we do have a little bit more time. We had some questions come in earlier about gluten-free food options and special menu requests. How would travel advisors support their clients with those?
We absolutely do offer gluten-free, and we know we have a lot of guests who have allergies as well, and we have a full program for that. So the way you would want to do that is we always advise to be extra cautious when it comes to these things. So the first thing you want to do is you want to note it in the booking for the tour operator. Next, you want to reach out to your business development manager, myself, or any one of the other account executives for La Collection Resorts, and let them know about the client. And then we always advise when you're making the reservation to say that you have this food allergy or this desire to be gluten-free. And then also, even when you sit at the table, just to mention it again, just to reinforce it, you can't be too careful with these things. We take it very serious, but if we don't know, we can't help. So we just need you to kind of make sure you help communicate that to us, and our chefs will absolutely take care of the rest.
Okay, and we had a question come in about the premium liquor. Do you have to upgrade for that, or is that in a every room category?
Premium liquor is included in every room category. However, if you do upgrade to Infinite Club, you do get access to another level of premium liquors. So it is available. It is there. There are no local brands, for example. It is all top shelf premium liquor served at Coral Beach.
Okay, and then maybe you could share with us, maybe you have an elevator speech with selling hints for the resort property. So if you were to focus on selling this, I guess what would your target client be for this resort?
I would say it would be a middle class, upper middle class income family. We noticed that that was the main reason for us to go all inclusive, was that there was a lack of luxury family accommodations within the all-inclusive segment. There were many hotels that are adults only that are luxury, but we believe we are the only luxury family-friendly brand. One of the key features really is the two-bedroom suites that we offer. What you're going to find fabulous about these two-bedroom suites is it actually is going to price a little bit better than if you book two rooms individually. So if you were to book two oceanfront suites, it would cost you more than it does to book the two-bedroom oceanfront suite where they already are connecting. So we're aware of the family's ability to want to save money and be together. So we've made this accommodation for those guests as well. And we think the family suites are something to be very proud of. And we hope that our agents today will book a lot of them coming up in the future.
Well, I know the demand is up, so I think they will. How about activities for teenagers for these family groups?
Yep, absolutely. We do have activities for teenagers. We have a brand new sports lounge that just opened up. So we has foosball tables, pool tables, and other fun games for teenagers to play in there. And during the daytime, that kind of acts as a de facto teen club. It's not necessarily supervised, but there are a lot of activities in there for the teens to do and have fun with.
All right. All right, I think you may have dropped off, but I think we're close to wrapping things up anyways. So I do want to take a moment to thank you, Alex and Gabriella, for your support of the Q&A. There's a lot of good feedback coming in on all of the Q&A that took place, the virtual FAM that we just experienced. So a big thank you for sharing your time today with all of us, and a big thank you to all of our travel agents who joined us today. We really appreciate you taking the time this afternoon to just learn about another resort, just taking the extra step to really share all the fantastic resort experiences that are available. So thank you, everyone. We hope to see you at our next virtual FAM coming up tomorrow at 1 p.m. And we've got another one on Thursday as well. So take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.